It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony and Scooter. I made it to Tuesday. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter here on Tuesday, July 28th. Man, we are just, again, I said this last week, I can smell football. It's right there. We might look at the schedules today for the big three.
Preseason starts next week in the NFL.
Well, I understand that training camps open today, everywhere around the league. But you know what?
Is it because this room smells like a locker room?
Maybe.
Does it?
Is it Rutherford? Does Rutherford do a workout in here? I mean, he's here for a long time, right?
He is there for a long time.
Here for 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Does Trevor come over here a lot?
No, I don't think so.
I don't either. I can't blame Trevor.
Just imagine how my room, how it feels.
Oh, Dalton Pence was here last night.
That's right.
There you go.
His last show, by the way.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he made the announcement. He said
Did he get fired like you?
I don't know if he ended up saying exactly why, but he said he had another opportunity.
Well,
good for him if it's a good opportunity.
Exactly, and good luck to Dalton. I like Dalton. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
That's what us old guys say. He's a good, you know what? He's a good kid.
Yeah.
He works hard at it. He really does. And good luck to Dalton for sure. All right, now, football's around the corner, but we got more hoops. Did anybody watch
I did.
JHX Hoops versus the Aftershocks?
I did not.
When the Reds game was canceled, I hung around, watched stuff, and I was watching the fight and everything live.
TBT, 9 ejections, Scooter.
Yep.
9.
Little fiery.
They came off the bench. You can't come off the bench.
No. They play college rules now.
I didn't know who was going to break them up. I had no idea.
I'm the referee. I go, let them go.
Who was going to get in there with these guys who don't, they don't have to worry about the next game or their contract or getting cut. They're going, man. And it was in the end zone, and there were just bodies coming in from everywhere. That's kind of what you expect in these kind of tournaments. I'm sorry to say, when you get into AAU tournaments and summer league, this kind of stuff happens. Tempers flare. And the Aftershocks, the defending champs from Wichita State, see ya. Gone. Kansas wins it 64-59. Frank Mason from the logo with the Elam Ender. He has made all 3 Elam Enders the last 3 games for Kansas/JHX Hoops.
Do they still get a bonus for hitting the game winner?
That I can't tell you.
Buzz asked me that yesterday, and I don't know.
Hey, I tell you.
That's a bad idea. Because now I'm jacking up a shot.
Yeah.
I'm jacking up a bad shot, and I might cause my team to lose, but I'm trying to make a little extra green here.
Frank Mason was terrible the whole game.
Was he?
At one time he was 1 for 12. I think then he hit one, went 2 for 13, and he hit the 2 threes at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But he was terrible. 2017 National Player of the Year, I think they said on the show.
And now he's playing in the TBT 9 years later.
Yeah.
By the way, the guy that hit the 3 against Cal and Memphis got kicked out. Mario Chalmers, who hit the 3 to send the national championship game to overtime in a game Kansas would win, gets booted. He's one of the 9 players that got kicked out.
Well, I don't think it was really his fault. They got tangled up, and all of a sudden I lost the Wichita State Aftershock player. They were tangled, arm to arm.
And they just went.
And he shoved him.
Who shoved who?
Yeah, Wichita State guy shoved Chalmers. I mean, they had a hold of each other, and he pushed him over the camera people onto him and went down with him, and then, you know what, broke loose.
I've been to games. You've been to games, summer league games, where you go, something bad's getting ready to happen.
Well, at least at these things there is security, and I mean,
yes.
No, there is, because they got to be because of the crowd. You got to have crowd security, and I mean, they get it broke up. But boy, we've been at some summer league games, and you look around, and you go, hey, is there anybody in here in case something happens?
There's nobody with a badge anywhere. M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, Gameday Mens Health A text line is open as well. 502-414-1450. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, simply results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Thanks to all of you watching on the YouTube, Big X YouTube stream, fueled by Thornton's. Power up with great coffee, fuel, and discounts at every stop at your local Thornton. So thank you for watching. If you're listening at home, on the road, at work, or on the podcast, we appreciate it as well.
Get you a piece of pizza and a fountain drink over there. It's a deal.
Sounds good right now. We should grab one on our way to the Reds game today. Are we? Scooter, you got another show to do, don't you?
I do.
Man, that's a shame.
But no.
140.
You all can give me till noon.
140 Chase Burns. I don't want to miss first pitch.
It takes an hour to get there.
How fast are you going?
Well, let me drive and find out.
I don't want to be in that car. Rain out last night in Cincinnati in the Battle of Ohio. They'll play a day-night doubleheader today. Michael Bennett was asking, you get both games with one ticket? No, you do not. 140, one of your favorite names, Scooter, Slade Ciccone.
Yep.
For Cleveland against Chase Burns. And then night game at 7:10, Gavin Williams, who I like a lot. He's 10-5 with a 378 against Brady Singer. Numbers not great, but he's pitched well lately.
I feel like Slade
Ciccone
should have been on Saved by the Bell. Sounds like a Saved by the Bell character.
Yeah, he does. He was the athlete, right? He was the jock.
Exactly.
JHX Hoops, by the way, will play La Familia Wednesday, 7 o'clock on FS1. Winner is the champion of the alumni bracket and will take on the winner of the I don't know what that's called, the non-alumni bracket.
And historic Memorial Coliseum.
That is this Wednesday. Where's the championship? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
We don't know. Nobody knows.
I wonder if it's at Memorial.
Is it
designated
already?
Or are they going to wait and see who sells more tickets like they usually do? But anyway, that's there you go. La Familia's in the Final Four. Finally, some of Cal's guys are back in the Final Four.
Either of y'all watch Indiana get a championship yesterday?
I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlights.
Took home the trophy. No big deal.
They win by 70?
They actually only won this one by like 42. That was their closest
game. When you
game.
said only, I thought you were going to say 8 or 10.
No.
42.
That was their closest game all three.
And Louisville will play.
Are they really playing?
Who are they
Nobody
playing?
knows.
Well, I did get sent a link to the live stats already.
Well, at least there's that.
I got an email, a link to the live stats if I want to follow the live stats today at 2 o'clock when they're playing who? At Baha Mar in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
Do we have any idea?
A bunch of dudes they took off the beach.
These guys are playing in flip-flops and swimming trunks, man. Right?
Yep. Going back to the TBT real quick. The winner of the alumni bracket will host the championship game August 7th against the Las Vegas non-alumni bracket winner.
So Kentucky would host.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Them or Kansas.
All right. I can't. I just look. It's fun to talk about because there's nothing else to talk about. And you know what? I like a good brawl as much as anybody. We don't. Here's the problem with baseball now. There are no brawls. There aren't any. There are no managers coming out.
Throwing stuff.
If they get kicked out, then they get kicked out while they're still in the dugout and they're yelling something. But check swing last night. I saw a manager get kicked out because he didn't like the call at Pittsburgh. But there's no more coming out like Lou Piniella throwing the base down the right field line, kicking dirt. Earl Weaver kicking dirt all over the umpire. Bumping the umpire, turn your hat around backwards and getting nose to nose. You just don't have that anymore. So I like a good brawl every now and then, and the TBT might give you a nice little brawl. I'm going to assume, Tony, Archie Goodwin will be available on Wednesday.
You would hope so, since he's their best player.
And you're close to $2 million now.
Yeah, you're actually starting to think about the money.
You're in the spot where you're going, 2 more wins? That's it? We got to beat this Kansas team. They already knocked out Wichita, who was supposed to be better.
Literally knocked him out.
Knocked him out. All right, so there's your basketball talk today. Although I will say this, Kentucky put out their, Tony, did you see this? They put out their basketball schedule.
Yeah.
Their SEC portion of their schedule. And the early portion of this, and look, you don't know who's going to be good.
I was just getting ready to say
who's going to be
that.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know who's paying the most money. That's how you know who's going to be good. But you open your SEC slate at Oklahoma January 2nd, Ole Miss at home, at Missouri, LSU at home, Vandy at home, at Mississippi State.
Sounds like it.
Sounds good. Now, Tennessee on the 23rd at Texas, who Texas might be the best team in the league.
You don't know.
Well, they've spent a lot of money.
Yeah, that doesn't always translate.
At Texas, and then in February, I mean, you still got to go to Tennessee. February road games, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Georgia, Vanderbilt. Now, Tennessee should be a good game, but those other games don't scare you. You get Alabama. Your only Alabama game is at home. Alabama's going to be good. Your only Arkansas game against Cal is at home, right? Your only Auburn, your only A&M game at home. So I think it's favorable, although all I did was write it down. I didn't really do a lot of deep dives on each team, but just traditionally looking, it looks pretty good here.
Yeah. I mean, but you just it's just so hard to tell. I mean, even the top 10, who knows in the country,
right.
It's just so hard when you got new players, all new players.
And we will get to we're going to do college football schedules coming up, guys, so get ready for that. I didn't tell you yesterday. Don't forget Matt Damon movies tomorrow. We'll do that. My daughter already sent me hers, and she said, man, he was in more things than I knew.
I've got mine ready as well.
Which I haven't done any research yet. I'm waiting. I'll do it tonight.
Either.
But she
but
said,
I know the movie's in my mind.
Dad, he's in more than you think. And I go, you know what? Adam Sandler was in more movies than I ever imagined. So, yeah. All right, NFL training camps I mentioned open today. Hard Knocks, Tony. I know you're not you watch Hard Knocks. You watch quarterback.
I watch Hard Knocks.
Did you see who's on Hard Knocks this year?
No, I
started quarterback last night, by the way.
Huh?
I started quarterback.
I fell asleep during the fourth episode yesterday and woke up, and I was in the middle of the fifth one.
That's not good. By the way, Netflix, don't just automatically take me to the next episode. Let me make that decision.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
You disagree?
Take me to the next episode.
All of a sudden, you got a little circle over there running out of time like a shot clock.
What I hate is when they
watch next episode.
What I hate is when they pop it up. Are you still watching? Yes, I'm still watching.
Yeah, I get that.
Stop interrupting me.
It should pause when it goes to the next one.
I agree. Just stop it.
Take you to the next one. That's what I do. I hit next one, and as soon as it comes on, then I exit, so I know where I'm at.
There's a button. If I don't hit the button, then don't start it.
Yeah, just move me to it. Make me hit a button.
Ah, God.
Couldn't disagree more.
These are first world problems.
Well, it was funny.
Scooter, I do hate. I was watching golf the other day on my other TV, and I hate. Are you still there?
Are you still there?
Yeah,
clearly.
Well, just let it run. What's it matter?
Well,
are you losing money if I'm gone?
They're trying to help you out that you don't leave your television on.
And it pauses it. So now I got to say, yes, I'm still there. Then I got to fast forward for 10 seconds to the spot. Come on, man.
Boy, you guys got a lot of tough problems.
It's first world problems.
Whoa.
And then there was a cracker in my soup yesterday. Anyway. All right, NFL training camps open today. Hard Knocks with the Seattle Seahawks, which is rare. It's usually a team that was bad the year before, right? In this case, it's the defending champions. So Seattle Seahawks are going to be on Hard Knocks.
They had Buffalo on.
I'm going to guess. Yeah, they did have. Was that last year?
I believe it was last year.
I'm going to guess that it's going to start a week from tonight because camp's open today.
Probably. Yeah.
So Hard Knocks with the Seahawks. Looking forward to that. Vita Vea wants out of Tampa. If I'm an NFL team and I got the money and I can get Vita Vea, I'm getting Vita Vea. That dude is a nose tackle who takes up 2 offensive linemen.
Yep.
Right?
He's good.
Tom Brady and the Raiders probably going to call and say, Vita, come on. Because Tom Brady played with him. And he knows. Now, he said he wants to go to the West Coast. The problem with the Rams is you've already got Myles Garrett, and you're probably going to have, at least for the home games, Aaron Donald.
Wait, what? That's the rumor? He's only going to do the home games?
Well,
that's not what I heard the other day.
He's been out of the league for 2 years. Okay? He wants to play all the games. But they want him for the playoffs, Scoots.
But that was John Spears telling you he was only playing home games.
No, I'm not telling you
I
anything.
haven't seen that anywhere.
That would be wild.
I hear some things, Tony, and I read some things, and I watch some things.
I watched some things about him just
and I
yesterday.
fall asleep just like you, and it goes to the next episode. But still, you got to protect Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
If you're going to bring him back, you're bringing him back for the playoffs. That's what you're doing. So if you are good enough and you're going to make the playoffs, and you got a good enough team, why would you not save him playing all the games? Why wouldn't you not have load management for Aaron Donald?
Yeah, load management, but I think you got to play him because if you sit him a
Just
lot,
play him
then he's not going to be ready to play. Yeah,
Okay.
Third down plays, running plays.
Do
whatever.
I want to play him against the 49ers at home the entire game and then let him take off the whole game against the Arizona Cardinals on the road, or do I want him to play 25 plays every game?
I think you play 25 plays to stay sharp. I mean, it's over the whole year. I think you have a better chance of getting hurt if you sit a lot.
You tell me this all the time. You get hurt at home walking up and down the steps.
Yeah, but I think as an athlete, you have to keep your game type of body. I mean, you can't go hard one game and sit out.
With that.
But I think they'll use him and just situational. They'll have a number of plays they want to use him. Some games maybe less than others, But I think after sitting out, he's got to get in game shape and be in there. But I was telling somebody when Eric Wood was on here and you asked him that question, he was like, "Man, you can't block Aaron." I don't know his exact words. I don't want to quote him, but Aaron Donald was one of the hardest guys I ever tried to block.
And Vita Vea here, if you're Tampa, sign this guy, man. I'm sure your defense coordinator's telling you, and your head coach, hey, give him what he wants. But he wants out of Tampa. At least that's what he's saying right now. Jamal Adams is the other thing, Tony. Signed with the Vikings today. 3-time Pro Bowler. Great in his prime. Played linebacker last year with the Raiders and played it very well. So I think it's a good pickup by the Vikings here. He's still got some life in him.
Brian Flores are using.
Brian Flores is a good guy to be coached by, I think, here as well. We'll take a break, come back. Trouble in Kansas City. If you heard about Eric Bieniemy, we'll touch on that a little bit. And will the Dodgers get Tarek Skubal? And if they do, what does that mean? Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple.
SportsGrid.com.
Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter on this Tuesday. M&M Cartage hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to jump in and give me your opinion here, 384-1450. Or you can do it by text on the Gameday Men's Health text line, 502-414-1450. Don't forget, quality fuel, fresh food, friendly service. Earnify makes every visit count at Thornton's. Members save 5 cents per gallon every day, earn points on fuel and convenience purchases, and receive a 250-point welcome offer. Download the Earnify app and start earning at Thornton's today. That's EARNIFY. Tony's showing it to you on the YouTube right now, the Earnify app. I think that had your personal information on it, too, so I certainly hope nobody took a screenshot of that.
It was very clear.
It had his account number and password, I think.
It was very, very clear.
Very clear.
The credit card number.
The good news is you can go back and watch it again on the archived episodes of this program on the podcast later today. All right. Well, the Dodgers get Terry Skubal, Tony, from the Tigers. We are 6 days away from the trade deadline. The Tigers are not in a very good position. They lost again yesterday. They're only, I think, 4.5 out of the wild card, but there's a lot of teams in between them and that last wild card. Probably not. They're probably going to sell Terry Skubal.
Well,
and the Dodgers, from what I read, have a very impressive package put together with a lot of young minor league outfielders who are really good, and maybe the team that can offer the best package to Terry Skubal. And if you're the Tigers, you're going to take the best package of players and picks and money that you can get.
yeah, they don't care who they send him to.
They don't.
They just want what's the best for them.
The rest of the league does.
Yeah, to build their organization, get some of these young guys in there. I made the comment yesterday about the White Sox, how they have developed, these young guys. Yep. And the Tigers have a good pitching staff, even without Skubal. They got Maz, they got some other guys.
Flaherty.
So if they can get a young pitcher and a few other players that they think are really going to be good, then you do it, because you're going to lose Skubal probably at the end of the year anyway, because they're not going to be able to sign him.
Well, you figure out the top prospects in the Dodger organization, and you say, hey, I got to have this guy and this guy and this guy. And that's it. Here's the rotation if Skubal goes to the Dodgers and everybody's healthy. Skubal, Yamamoto, Ohtani, Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow.
They also got Robrisky, who pitched in.
Who's got a 2 ERA.
He was in All-Star game. Pitched All-Star game.
Sheehan's been pitching most of the year as a starter. I mean, they plug people in. Dave Roberts has plugged people in because Glasnow, Snell have been hurt. Ohtani's sitting out some pitching rotation times because he's trying to be fresh for the postseason.
Isn't Snell getting ready to come back?
Snell's getting ready to come back, and Glasnow's going to be back too. He threw yesterday. So if you get Skubal, I'm not saying it's over.
It's better than the All-Star
because it's never over, but it's almost over. And I would love to know what the odds of the Dodgers will win the World Series will go to if they do get Skubal.
They're not going to get him.
Wow. Look at that.
Won't be L.A.
I mean, I say Aaron Donald's not going to play the road games. He goes nuts, and now he's telling
me.
The
Red Sox, a Jim wants.
No, he's going to Milwaukee.
Just like Schwarber, he's going to the Reds.
And my money would be on Milwaukee.
Well, again, this is all about what Detroit needs and wants
and what they can get.
They can get. Can Milwaukee put together a package? Now, look, Milwaukee's got some young talent on their current roster that Detroit might want, like a Jackson Churio. Like, hey, you want Skubal? Is Mizorowski available?
No, that ain't happening.
And that ain't happening. I agree with you. But if you're Detroit, you're in a position where you can ask for whatever you want. And if they say no, you just move on to the next team. Very interesting, though, and I think a possibility that he ends up being a Los Angeles Dodger by next Monday.
Well,
and he had a great outing his last time out.
Yankees will try.
The Yankees will try. Max Fried left after 4 innings last night in his second start back from rehab. Boy, by the way, Max Pack, 1-3 last night with a rain out. Reds got a rain out.
Oh, that would have been a loss, too.
I had Chase Burns going, man. But I went against Fried, Tony, and the White Sox were up 3-0 after 1.
Yep.
And they took him out after 4 innings. And the team that I said yesterday can't score any runs scored 9 runs. and won the game. We'll get to more baseball in the final segment. My only winner last night was Toronto and Max Scherzer on his birthday.
Hell,
he pitched 2 2/3 innings.
So he didn't even get a win.
He did not get a win.
I'm glad I didn't pick.
They won the game 3-2. He got out of a bases loaded, no out jam in the second. He gave up a run in the first. You got to remember though, it was his first time back in Washington since he won a World Series there. So they gave him a huge ovation. I mean, it was really a love fest from Washington to Max Scherzer last night, and then they take him out in the third inning. I think he's done. I think this is it.
Yeah, he's been around a long time. What's going on in North Carolina football program?
Oh man. Well, their general manager is now on paid administrative leave.
Lombardi, who
Belichick brought in. I don't know what's going on there. There's something, and they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Carolina is invoking this is a private university, and we don't talk about these. We're not obligated to talk about these things. But what is it? It's some sort of NCAA violations going on here. But I didn't even know there was such a thing anymore as NCAA violations.
Yeah, North Carolina plays their first game in Dublin against TCU August 29th, less than 5 weeks. And Lombardi was on the show after us.
Yeah.
For a long time. Yeah, on National, the gambling show. And he's been a general manager for a bunch of NFL teams.
Yep.
So, man, something. If they put you on paid leave and they won't want to talk about it, the season's getting ready to start, somebody did something.
Only thing they've really said is it was an HR complaint from a former employee.
Oh.
So now we're talking that when you hear that, you hear
Belichick's girlfriend.
You hear sexual harassment in your mind. Not treating an employee the right way, obviously. Who knows?
Especially coming off that big year North Carolina had last year, 4-8.
Hey, Tony, they're turning it around this year, man. All right, let's take a quick look at the college football schedules for the local guys. Let's start with Louisville. I'll tell you what. Let's start with the defending national champions.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get him fired up.
May never be able to say that again.
But
you will, but you may not be able to.
But that's okay, right?
No.
After years of torment, that's not okay?
No, I need more.
Oh, come on, man.
I need more.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. You know how many NCAA football championships Louisville has won?
0.
You know how many Kentucky's won?
0.
I don't know. 1950, didn't they win one in 1950?
Well, I'd like to put some space between us and them, though.
What do you mean? You put 76 years in between you and them.
Well, Kentucky's got space on basically everybody else with basketball championships. You
want more titles.
Yeah.
So you're looking up to catch Alabama and Clemson.
Yeah, who does have the most? You know?
Indiana's picked third in the Big Ten.
Question. That's a great question. I would say Alabama. Who's got the most national championships?
What do you
got to remember, Oklahoma was
Ohio
good back
State,
in the
maybe?
Ohio State, Michigan.
Nebraska had a bunch back in the
Nebraska had
day.
a ton.
Did you see, Scoot, who are the two teams that picked ahead of Indiana this year I saw yesterday?
Got to be Ohio.
Ohio
State's first.
You got to be talking about Big Ten, right?
Yeah.
Ohio State and Oregon.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, it's the Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Even
Ducks
though they
are
lost that genius, Will Stein.
Yeah.
So Yale, they dominated, but there wasn't many football teams. They have 18.
Yale's got 18.
Wow.
And Indiana's only got 1. That's embarrassing.
Alabama's got 16, but the university claims 18.
Did you see Indiana?
Oh, do they?
They do.
Did you all see Indiana's early schedule?
It used to be subjective, Scooter. Remember? It was just went
true.
by the polls.
Yeah, that's true.
So anybody could say, remember the year Coastal Carolina was undefeated not too long ago? And they go, hey, we're putting up a banner and handing out rings, man.
Yep.
Their early schedule, Tony.
Like basketball teams making the final 8 and hanging banners.
When you win a title, you have to ease into the next season. And they are easing in with North Texas.
I know it.
But North Texas was good last year.
That
Mean
game
Green.
could actually be sneaky tricky.
The Mean Green.
I got to see if I got a spread on that game yet. I don't think we do. We don't.
Oh, we pull it up now.
North Texas, that's a Fox game, Scooter.
Heck yeah.
I guess they're handing out rings and hanging banners.
Oh, yeah.
Another nooner.
Another nooner on Fox. And then another nooner the next week on Big Ten Network against the Howard Bison.
They play two teams that don't have an S on their nickname starting the season.
The Mean Green
Whoa.
and the Bison.
Yeah. How many times has that happened?
Good pull, Tony.
Then the Hilltoppers. All three of those games, of course, at home.
At least that one's at 4 o'clock, Scooter.
They open Big Ten play on a Friday night at home against Northwestern.
Easy win.
I would think so. That's an 8 o'clock Friday night Fox
I
game.
think that's a San Trinity game.
St. Trinity night. Yeah.
Where Chip Kelly is now.
That's going to be interesting as far as the radio broadcast is concerned.
Y'all.
Ooh,
St. Trinity.
Are we bumped by Indiana Northwestern?
Surely.
Don't call me Shirley, and you better hope not. I'll boycott this damn station.
We'll be on a different channel next year.
First road, there you go, Tony. Yeah, we'll threaten anything.
Yeah.
We're Vita Vea. We're not playing in Tampa.
Ain't playing that crap.
At Rutgers is your first road game, Scooter. You don't go on the road till October.
So it happens when you win the national championship.
I guess.
I love it.
So your road games in league, at Rutgers, at Nebraska, at Michigan, at Washington. Those are your only 4 road games.
Wow.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
So you got 5 home games and 4 road games.
They'll be 6-0 when they're at home on October 17th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at home, and then Ohio State comes to town. You got Ohio State, Michigan back-to-back weeks.
We beat Ohio State. We lose to Michigan.
Go to the big house and lose.
I'm willing to bet you lose both of those.
No way.
Well,
I'll bet you.
Okay. Well, let's make it really interesting. Let's make it $100.
You can't gamble, sir, on the radio.
Can I pay you in like 4 years?
Why not? Minnesota at home, USC at home. That'll be fun. If not a great game, that'll be fun. And you finish the season, of course, with the Purdue Boilermakers.
Who are projected to finish 18th out of 18 in the
Are
Big
they
Ten.
really?
Yeah.
Well, that Braum effect didn't help.
Behind Rutgers?
Yeah.
Who else is in that league that this should be embarrassing?
Maryland's never really any good.
Michigan State
Northwestern's
hadn't been good in a
sometime.
while.
And here's the other problem, Scooter. Out of all of these Big Ten games, I have one hat.
Oh, you're going to spend some money.
I know.
No Penn State, huh?
Washington's the only hat I have. I have a Purdue hat, but I can't find it. We got it when we were up there. But I can't find it. So, quickly, Scooter, without looking at it hard, regular season record for Indiana.
11-1.
The only loss, as you said, to
Michigan.
At Michigan.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go under on that. And, you catch lightning in the bottle one year. You've lost Fernando, who was great. Perfect spot for him. Perfect team for him to be on. Everything went your way. You didn't have any major injuries. Things changed from year to year. So I'm still going to say 9-3 because I think they're going to be really good, and the schedule is not daunting.
It is not.
Once you get past Ohio State and Michigan. But I think they lose another game in there, whether it's at Washington late in the year. Maybe USC sneaks up on you in Bloomington, but I'm going to say 9-3.
It's exactly what Kurt Cignetti wants to hear.
10-2. I just don't think their schedule. I mean,
can we get him on the show since he wants to hear what I have to say?
I'm just saying, give him all the motivation. That's what this team thrived on last year, and that's what they're going to thrive on for every year in the future. Because until people start believing and thinking that Indiana's good, they will thrive on the hate.
Tony, who gave him a soapbox? Why'd you give him a soapbox? I told you not to.
Just saying.
It's 1 year, and he's just – come on. Teams have 1 year all the time. Arizona State had 1 year.
But teams don't get Kurt Cignettis all the time.
All right.
And that's
just
why
Googling,
I'm cocky, because I 1,000% believe that we have the best coach in the country. Regardless of sport, if we want to be honest.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, good time.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We got birthdays. We got Max Pack. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X. on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter, final segment on this Tuesday. M&M Cartage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
It's already Tuesday.
Gameday Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450. Get your text into the show. Don't forget, Big X YouTube stream is fueled by Thornton's. Power up with great coffee, fuel, discounts at every stop. And don't forget to watch all the shows here at the Big X on the old YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. And Scooter is in charge, of course, of the text line.
Buzz
So
text
let's see
in.
if anybody's text.
Buzz text in says, I watched some Big Three last night. There are players who played TBT too.
Oh, yeah, Montrezl
Montrezl did.
Mm-hmm.
was playing great.
Earl Clark didn't play for Ville this year. And
No.
He plays in it.
And he's in
He had a big game the other day.
You know, at those guys' ages, maybe, Montrezl is different, but maybe you don't want to play them both. You're just like, I need a day off, man.
Making money to play
And
basketball.
there's no guarantee on the TBT either.
Right. Scoots, is that it?
Patrick Murphy with a great text here. He says, Squirrel, do you think you all could catch one?
That
Man,
was
did you see those
unbelievable
dudes
last
chasing
night.
that squirrel?
Was that in Detroit, I think?
Yeah, it was in Detroit.
I
I don't want to catch a squirrel, tell you the
I
truth.
don't either, and he did not want to leave the field. He did not want to leave the field.
Did you hear the
Was that like the whole bullpen guys came out, or the whole everybody that wasn't in the game for Detroit came out and was
Wasn't the grounds crew out
trying
there,
to
too?
trap him?
Did you hear Benetti doing play-by-play?
Benetti's great.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Benetti's
Yeah,
great.
he is good.
Yeah. No. A, no, I couldn't catch a squirrel. B, no, I wouldn't want to catch a squirrel.
Exactly. I don't
Those
want
things have rabies, right?
I don't want anything like a squirrel get pinned in a corner and I'm in front of them.
They're feral animals. They're not going to stop attacking you. I can tell you that. Is that it?
That's it.
Buzz and Patrick,
Our guys.
our guy. All right, Eric Bieniemy. This is a sad story, Tony. If you saw it, or if you didn't see it, you probably don't want to see it. His son shoots Eric Bieniemy's wife multiple times at her home. I'm assuming while Eric Bieniemy was with the team,
He was.
practicing and stuff like that. She is in stable condition. It looks like she's going to be okay in the hospital, but their son was arrested for this shooting. This just brought Rob Reiner back to my mind. His son killed both Rob and his wife. And look, it's mental health, folks, period, plain and simple. I don't think we take it serious enough in this country, but we've seen these things happen. If somebody is dead set that they're going to do this, there's not a whole lot you can do to stop it.
Yeah, she's 57 years old. He's 27 years old. She was shot in the chest and the arm.
And Eric just got back to Kansas City. He had left Kansas City to try to prove he could do it and be a head coach, and it didn't go well. I think he was in Washington.
Yep.
And it just didn't go well enough, so now he's back as the OC at Kansas City. He and Andy Reid are very close. Obviously, he's done a great job. They've won Super Bowls with Eric Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator. But I'd just say a little prayer for that family. I don't know how you go home to that as Eric Bieniemy. Like you go home and your son's arrested and your wife is in the hospital with shot, bullet hole.
Yeah, there's no book for that one.
No,
man.
there's no book. All right, let's change the mood here.
Yeah.
Let's do birthdays. He was ready.
You think I wouldn't be?
It's 50-50.
I'm normally ready.
Hannah Waddingham. You know who that is, Tony?
Nope.
She was in Ted Lasso. She's blonde. She is also in the new show on Amazon Prime, Ride or Die. Have you seen the preview of this? It looks really good. Hannah Waddingham is 52 today.
She's kind of a cougar.
She is cougarish.
52. That's good for Scoot.
Yeah, for us, that's young. That's a spring chicken for me and Tony.
We'll give Hannah a 3.5.
Yeah, Hannah's,
I'm witches.
she's got that English accent thing going as well.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Make it a 4.
Oh, yeah. Lori Loughlin is 62 today,
boy.
not in prison. Were you a Lori Loughlin fan? I'm sure you were a Full House guy.
I loved Full House. Yeah, and I loved, was it Aunt Rebecca? Yeah, Aunt Rebecca. Loved her. I mean, we'll go 4.5.
And then she decided to try to pay her child's way into USC there, and that did not go well.
Mm-hmm.
Would you give her?
I'll go 4.5.
Oh,
When Scoot was a youngster,
4.5.
he sat there and watched that when nobody was
Yeah, that's a
around.
little bit of a retroactive number.
Yeah, the movie was Showgirls. The actress was also in Saved by the Bell. Elizabeth Berkley.
Mm-hmm.
Remember her, Scoot?
Oh, yeah.
She's 54 today. She was a goody two-shoe Saved by the Bell, and then she gets in Showgirls, and she leaves nothing to the imagination here.
She was no Lisa Turtle. I was always a Lisa Turtle guy, but
I don't even know what that means.
she was in Saved by the Bell. But I do like Elizabeth Berkley. Well, I'll give her a 4.5.
God, I threw a lot of 4s out there.
Yeah,
But you're going back to his childhood, baby.
You are.
I am. You're right. All right, let's go back to our childhood, Tony. She's 79 today. Sally Struthers
Sally Struthers.
from All in the Family.
And from late at night, telling
Gloria
you to
Stivic.
donate money.
Give money to these poor dogs. I don't know. Sally Struthers, be nice, Scooter.
I mean, if I go back in the day, I think 2.5 is worthy.
Good call. Good call.
It was a great show, All in the Family, ahead of its time. John David Washington. You ever see the movie Black Klansman, the Spike Lee movie?
I watched a little of it, and it just didn't really.
He played Ron Stallworth. He was the black guy, of course. Adrian. What's his name? I can't think. Was the white guy that playing the black guy? It was a great movie. But John David Washington.
I watched
42
half of it.
I really liked it.
Didn't care that much for it.
Tom Pelfrey. You know who that is?
John's brother.
Nope.
Great guy.
Although he could be. I didn't do that much research. He was Laura Dern's brother in Ozark, and he was also in Task, one of our favorite shows.
Yes, I know exactly. I think he's great.
Tom
He's great in
Pelfrey.
both
I only
movies.
put him on there because of Task. He's 44 today. If you haven't seen Task on HBO Max,
That's a short series.
it's up
man.
for
It's good.
Emmys. Do yourself a favor. Mark Ruffalo's in it. He's
Yeah,
great.
He's great.
But it's like a 9-episode thing. It's pretty good. All right, sports-wise, Harry Kane is 33 today. English superstar soccer player. Dana White, the head of UFC, is 57. Tony doesn't like anybody today. He's 57 today. How about Giants wide receiver injured last year, Malik Neighbors out of LSU? You going to boo him?
No, I got nothing.
He's 23 today.
He's going to be awesome.
Former quarterback Ryan Tannehill is he might still be a quarterback. 38. I think he's out of the league now. The guy that made me quit being a Cowboys fan, Greg Hardy, is 38
John,
today.
big fan.
38 today.
It's when they started.
When you're recruiting guys
signing
out
all
of
the
prison,
convicts, yeah.
I got to change teams.
Well, to make you feel better, he sucks at MMA, too.
Oh, that's right. He did try that. Manu Ginobili, world champion for the Spurs, is 49 today.
I watched the thing. They were talking to Steven Jackson, and gosh, I can't think who was. And they said who was one of the toughest guys to guard. And I can't remember. It was a big time guy. And he said one of the hardest guys ever to guard, a wing player, was Manu Ginobili.
Really?
When he was young, he'd dunk on you, he'd move on you. That Euro step.
Left-handed,
They
he
said
could shoot.
you couldn't guard him.
Speaking of great basketball players, Bill Bradley, the former senator,
Senator Bradley.
83 today, still kicking.
Oh, Nick.
Also still kicking. Former Bulls coach. He was on the Olympic team that lost that game to Russia. That we got cheated. Doug Collins is 75 today. Blue Jays pitcher Trey Savage had a great World Series last year. He's 23 today. Walker Buehler from Lexington, Kentucky, went to Vandy, I believe, and now with the Padres is 32. Vida Blue, Tony.
Oh, Vida.
Great left-handed pitcher from those mid-'70s Oakland
He was
A's
an
teams.
MVP, I think.
I think that's right. Born on this date, 1949, passed away in 2023. Brewers closer Tyler McGill is 31 today. And this one belongs to the Reds, Scooter.
Oh.
Marty Brenneman,
All right.
84 today.
Still doing those commercials for the
Steak, right?
yeah. Oh,
Laura's Lean Beef.
Laura's lean beef. Yeah.
Marty Brenneman is 84 today. All right, time for the Max Pack. All right, I'll say it again. Time for the Max Pack.
I got you.
Whatever, dude. Max Pack brought to you by Chad Hennessy with InsureMax, proudly serving the Louisville area for over 25 years.
Don't do it.
For all your insurance needs, call Chad today, 479-4085. Don't do it.
Go for it.
1-3 yesterday, so I owe you some wins here. I'm not taking Chase Burns early. I don't want an early game on this. I am going to do what you don't want me to do. He's won his last 5 starts. He's 5-1 since coming back from the minors. I'm sorry, he's 5-0.
5-0.
5-1 overall.
Correct.
ERA down to 4.43. I got a text from his dad this morning about the big game tonight. telling me I don't need to take a nap, which is great. 6:40, Arizona at Pittsburgh. Brandon Pfaadt on the mound again. Pirates won in 10 innings last night. I think Arizona bounces back, and I'm sticking with what's been hot. And what's been hot is Brandon Pfaadt.
Hey-oh.
And
See what I did there?
And those two teams are tied in the wild
For the wild card, yeah. Toronto and Washington. I had Toronto yesterday. That was a winner. I'm going the other way today. I'm going with the Nationals at home. Cavalli on the mound for Washington against Shane Bieber. Not Justin Bieber, Shane Bieber. I'm taking Washington in that game. Chris Sale's on the bump for Atlanta. I like taking him every time he's pitching. They are in New York to take on the Mets. Mets put up 14 yesterday.
Yeah,
they won't do that again.
So
I'm taking Atlanta and Chris Sale. Here's one I won't take very often. The Los Angeles Angels.
What?
They're Reed Detmers.
I've never heard that coming out of your mouth.
They're a slight favorite. Reed Detmers is pitching tonight. I'm taking the former Cardinal and the Angels against Houston. And as I always do, I'm taking the Los Angeles Dodgers. Robleski, we talked about him earlier, Tony. His ERA is now 2.62. I'm taking the Dodgers at home against Seattle. Seattle had to make the trip from Texas.
They
had that Monday game
again.
And Louis has not had a banner year at all, so I'm going to take the Dodgers. So there's your max pack. D-backs, Nationals, Braves, Angels, and Dodgers.
Thanks for staying away from the Reds.
Both games, by the way.
Thank you.
Stayed away both games. Cubs win last night. They beat St. Louis 7-3. Alex Bregman 4 for 5, 2 doubles, a homer, 2 RBIs. I talked about the Mets putting up 14. A guy that's on the trading block, Francisco Lindor, 2 homers and 6 RBIs for the Mets last night. They beat Atlanta 14-3. And, of course, I had the Phillies yesterday in the max pack because Miami had lost 12 in a row. And Zach Wheeler was pitching for the Phillies. And they had a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the ninth. And one of the best closers in the game in Durant. And Miami scores 3 runs, comes back to end their 12-game losing streak and beat the Phillies by the score of 8-7.
And Wheeler gave up 5 runs in the first 2 innings, and then they were winning.
And they took the lead, and I thought I had it. You bring in Duran, who's been great, and it's just dink, donk, dink. It's over. Boston beat the A's late last night 4-2. Cedar Rafaela had a grand slam for all 4 of the Red Sox runs. Houston over the Angels 6-4. Houston had 4 in the ninth. Included in that 2 errors, 2 hit by pitches, and a walk in the ninth inning.
Angels stinks.
Fell apart last night. And late, one of my losses also, the San Francisco Giants shut out Milwaukee 3-0. Former Red Tyler Mahle, 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts. Grant McCray, 2-run homer for 2 of the 3 runs for the Giants. And Tony, your Texas Rangers stay hot. Day game, 4th game in the series against really, Tony, a rivalry game here, right? Because these 2 teams are at the top of the American League West, and now the Rangers have a 2-game lead over the Astros, 2.5 over the Mariners after they beat the Mariners 7-3. Jock Peterson had a homer in the first inning, had a homer in the second inning.
You put Jock Peterson on your team, you win.
2 homers, 4 RBIs. And like I said, Texas took 3 out of 4 from the Mariners last night. And your Reds, Scooter, did not lose.
Woo!
Baltimore beat Detroit 8-5. That was the squirrel game. Jackson Holiday 4 for 5 for the Orioles. Baltimore had 3 homers in that game. Brandon Lau, the walk-off single in the bottom of the 10th. Pittsburgh beat Arizona 3-2. The Yankees came from behind to beat the White Sox 9-5. First major league homer for Ali Sanchez for the New York Yankees.
Great carry.
By the way, Cody Bellinger, 4 to 6 weeks because of hamstring issue that he got sliding into the base on Sunday.
And Scoot, the Reds are only 4.5 out of a wild card, and they win 2 today. They're right back in it, baby.
Don't get my hopes up, Tony.
Get on that bandwagon, Scoot. Woo! Thanks for listening. Back at it tomorrow. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.